Oh, that's us live. That's us live now.
Hyper.
Oh,
Right.
go for it. So.
Well, I'm currently on board with Silver Arrow 44. He seems to be on a decent lap so far. Just going into the second turn.
Stick him on there, I don't.
He is across the first sector line now, going into the right left. He is currently actually P2 qualifying so far.
Oh.
Now I don't know what time these guys are setting, but I'm sure one of them will manage low 32s, maybe 31s.
Goes the wrong completely hanger, so I picked on the wrong person. Oh!
Well,
Bernie's just went wide on a lap. Well,
I'm on board with the current pole position. He has a set of 31.8, which is pretty quick. Let's see if we can get some quicker laps than by the other guys.
So what would you say then? What's the hardest sector on this track?
I'd probably have to say that second DRS straight, going into that left-hander.
It's a hard hairpin to get it right, isn't it? As soon as you go on that rumble strip, that's it.
Yeah, and if you're on the power too early, you get a little bit of wheel spin before you get away from the flat spot. But also at the end, coming off it with DRS and on that brake, it's a very hard corner to get right. I seem to struggle on that corner a lot. That doesn't take me a lot of time, so I'll be surprised to see what these guys do.
It's one of them tracks. As soon as like you mess up one bit of the sector, or one match knife, it's a whole lot. It's like Spa. It's like you just got everything's just got to click.
Yeah, you have to stay off those apex as well. They're very high.
Definitely.
They slow you down a lot.
I'm on board with Weed just now. It seems not bad. He's sitting second just now with a 32. No, a 32.
I'm on board with P3 runner. I run P6. He's just gone down DRS straight, but surprisingly nobody was DRS. So I don't know if he's just forgot about it or if he's got a problem.
Might possibly going for a back marker stunt and just try and hammer it right from the start, but
Yeah, it seems that because he was quite off the pace coming through sector 2. He had like 1 minute 11 when he crossed that line. Yeah, it seems to be a slow lap. He's coming into the pits, that'll be why.
still on board with Weed. He's pitted as well. He's bailed it. Lap there.
I can tell you that everyone but two people it looks like have set time. Those two people would be Silver Arrow 44 and Arson Rackets. So, other than that, we're getting some pretty good times from these guys here. Got one person on 31. That's pretty a big lift. I think John did. I saw him race in all races. He is pretty quick. I've not saw his pace around here, so I wonder if he'd be able to break the 31. Right on the edge, 32.0.
So I think somebody might be able to break it. Hopefully somebody managed to break it. 31 round here is a really good time, so it is. We'll just go back and look at the leaderboard just now. So up to 10th, up to 10th was within a second. Mostly split by a 10th each car. That's
Yeah, pretty consistent, and it looks like it should be a good race if they're all setting consistent times up.
hopefully. That first corner can be tricky though. It's when you get in. Somebody's going to get a beast there start for the back. Go for it. Somebody will go for it. It's a hard corner. It's a hard corner to get right. The first corner. You can in with a person, but it's much. it's much wider in Australia, but it's much narrower than Malaysia, so there's still that wee room for like certain corners, like the corner that Brune's coming up for, you can go on the inside and get it right after the first lap. Not that Pollard, that's... Oh, he's went wide. I'll switch over to him there.
Looks pretty smooth. Second, I would call it a second ministry.
Ah, definitely. He's took a wee bit too much curb there, hasn't he?
Yeah, I realised that there's a little too much curb there. I think he could have gotten the power a little bit earlier if he never took so much curb.
It does. See, looking at him, it doesn't look like he's got his foot planted to flare. I think he's just backing off, waiting for going for it the next lap. That's what it looks like. Oh. 1 for 1. Maybe I'll late. Oh, it's a good. I thought it looked a wee bit off it, but gee, it's alright for what it did. We'll stick on board with him just now, because it seems like he's taken the first couple of corners a wee bit better than his first lap we just set. He just went through it a bit.
I reckon if he picked in, if he wasn't to do his last lap and picked for a fresh set of options, he should have got decent time, because the track should be a little tiny bit rubbered up now, and the guy's logged up out there. Oh, a lock up on the front right.
Seems like he's caught himself out there a wee bit there.
Yeah, once again he looks half a deck over that second start line on that DRX.
Wonder if he's going to dive in. I wonder if he'll go for the late one lapper.
I don't think he'll make it back out in time.
2 minutes. Ah.
Even if he was to get in front of the pitch just now, I reckon he'd miss it just by about 5 seconds maybe.
You're probably right. He's going for it anyway. He's going to push it for all that. But we'll leave him and we'll see who else. I'll follow. Jabba's just went on round the first corner. Take the first 2 corners pretty well now. It's a good lap. It's a really good lap.
He looks to be strong on this track. He will be one I'll be watching out for during the race. We have John Digweed in second and Aaron Nutt in third. They are in the 32s and they're only separated by 0.112 in fact. Not that much. Their teammates. RC Rapid is just going to go lapping. So in fact, John Digweed is just going lapping. We have 2 people sitting in the 31s now. John Digweed is rapid who's moved up to third position with a 32.18.
Java's he's hit every point right. I'm quite sure. There's a 31.9 for Java, sits him in third. Really good lap there. A beautiful lap to watch as well.
Done by the Scottish as well, that's how you do it.
A couple of Welsh people in here as well. It's Arrow being Welsh and that Weeds Welsh. Good to see a mixture of different people as well, so it is.
I received my first message from Pure Hamilton XD. To the true Scotsman. Thank you, Hamilton.
Sitting on with Brun just now till he gets. Oh, he's. Let's try and go to a back marker here. Tom Chambers. I've raced with Tom a good couple of times. A really clean driver. Tom is. Hopefully, he can set something. Who's that? Bernie? Big Bernie. Big Bernie setting it straight and I'm not too slow, pal. He knows the score.
That's Bernie for you.
Last lap Dasher.
He can be cocky. Sitting in 12th, I think it was.
We're sitting with Smithical just now. He's going to run out second last lap, going on to the last straight basically. See how he takes this last corner. Nice cut out a wee bit there. Get his lap disqualified.
Well, that's qualifying over, and I can tell you it is Crazy Brun, followed by John Digweed and XRL Bernie on the top three. Fourth place is owned by our Scotsman Java Smurf. And then it'll be Silver Arrow 44, RC Rapids, Smithical, and I Rustin Nuts. Blacks, Sahil, is that how you say his gamer tag? And then F1 X Speed locking out the top 10. And then you have the Pied Piper 27, Tom Chambers 92, and Tom 625 locking out the last three positions.
See, looking at though, for everybody to be within a second each, like it's not even, nobody's without a second. That's probably one of the best qualifying lists I've saw in a long time.
The closest qualifying of XRL on this track, I think, so far. But we still do have another 3 divisions to run, so I'll be surprised to see what the other divisions set and what their pace is off each other.
So if you had to say who Giants got it, who's going to win it? Right?
I've done a few laps with Bernie in practice. I myself am a T6 driver, so it's always good to have someone faster than you, because you should go faster. So I've done a few practice laps with Bernie and he's looking strong. His pace is consistent, but it's race day and nerves get to you, so we'll see how it goes.
Right. See, I was going to put my money on Bernie to be quite honest. I was in testing with Bernie, and me and Bernie were right beside each other near enough the whole testing result, and it was. It's one you watch him though, he never really goes off the track as well, so he's always planted on it. So I need to put my money on Bernie. So I will. If he can get round that first corner, no bother. Stay out of contact with anybody, and just hit it flat. Might just nick it.
Well, only time can tell. Give these guys a few minutes, and then I'll jump in and see if they're ready. And then it should be race time.
Just blowing up the sounds just now.
So, for anyone watching the stream, if you have any questions on what this race is, or if you're new to the XRL streams, feel free to send any of us a question, either on the gamer tags you'll see on the stream, not the racers, so go for Leroy.
Oh, I just show the party just now.
But yeah.
Guys, just a wee, that's the 2 gamer tags there, guys. It's what
Feel free to send in questions, we're always happy to read them out on stream.
What? So who's at the top 3? So Brun, Swede and Bernie. So See what I said. I want to see a Scottish guy up there. So Smurf better do something for me as well.
Yeah. Smurf better get his foot planted in that door and get that quick lead.
That's it.
Cheering for him. Just going to quickly jump in game chat, see if most people
Not a
are ready
problem.
or not.
Love me. Guys, for people who's watching on the Twitch, if you could put on the chat box to see if the stream's running okay as well. Seeing as it's my first stream, I don't know how it's balanced out either. So if you could let me know if it's running smooth or it's laggy or something, that would be very much help, guys. Let us know as well in the chat box or send us a message. Who do you think's going to win? I'd love to know. A lot of people within a second. Each other, anybody could win this race. Anybody could win it. Just a matter of what happens right at the end. So he's 14th, so that'll be first. Probably. Have to look behind me. Try and retire quickly so I can get a catch of the first corner. Oh, it's nice to see him in Camus.
So, everyone's ready, the race is about to begin. I did get told one of us might have to get out of the way for someone.
I think it's you. I think Indigo's right behind you. I'm not sure though. I think you're 14th, right. I'm 15th, so I'd be... We'll soon see. I can pull far. I don't know if he wants me to go...
Yeah, I have someone behind me.
I just pull far right. That's what I would do.
You might want to pull up to the left, but...
That's right, I'm going left as well. I'm going left in.
Yeah.
Let's try and get his first corner right for the get-go.
It is crazy. Oh, we've got a lot of cars. Oh, we had 3-4 wide in that first corner, but it looks like we've all got...
Bruins has got a smashing start.
There's a crash already. I think it might have been a side pod glitch.
They're trying to go right back to the start. But seems like Tom's been caught out. Tom and F1 speed. Ouch. So both one options as well. So it's gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna need to push again down on that pack. But as we saw in qualifying, everyone looks close together, so it might be hard for them to push.
Start moving my way up the pack a wee bit, watching for. Yeah, good. Oh, Williams has just went wide. I don't know if he's just got the well. Oh, he's got his wing problems. It looks. Who's that? That's somebody smashed their wing off. Look, Rapids has lost his wing. Don't know what happened there.
Right. I'll write that down.
It's unfortunate that Williams is a beautiful car to drive as well, so it is. Oh, F1 speed is going for a move on Indigo. Right. M options have done F1 speed brilliantly there. Beautiful overtake on that last corner. Wonder if speed can do it right into the first corner, try and keep that lead. But Indigo looks like he's shot a catch. He's getting out. Oh, he's backed off a little bit.
So who is the Williams driver?
Yes, that's the Rapids, pal. Oh! There's a McLaren just get side... not a McLaren, a Mercedes just get side-podded, it looked like.
Ooh.
There's that, see if I can go right back.
Well,
Don't know if it was Tom Chambers, I don't think it was Tom. I think it was a Piper Pit. Seems like it's side-podded on that second straight, going up to the fourth corner. What position is Byrne?
Bernie is actually in second. He's running close to Crazy Room, who is in first, leading the on lap 2 already.
Right.
So he got off to a good start.
Both of them have made a good gap. Bernie's got a good gap on the guy behind them, so if they can keep that gap, try and stay at that DRS and try and get into DRS for the guy in first, be able to push that a wee bit more. But just now it's looking good. Looking good for Bernie, looking good for the call. Go on, Bernie. We're just...
Yeah, no, he's right up behind him now. Got Fraser Brown, like, got the better exit.
We just stick with Bernie just now. First set of corners.
Bernie will get that split between Fraser Brown, but will it be enough?
They keeps it clean going into this next straight. It might be able to stick it in Rich. Go for it, right up the inside. It looks like he's got a good exit. I don't know if it'll... We'll stick with Bernard.
John Digweed is on the vine.
We're not what position's that? I'll look done. I'll scoped in.
We had Toro Rosso were really wide off that.
I'll just keep a look behind Wade.
Or no, that's right left.
I saw a lot of people there though around here. They get up really high in the positions and they just go sack it with start with primes because you get free tyre choice. And it really works out well because you get a certain 2 stints of the options and you can just absolutely flat it if you know how to conserve the tyres.
Yeah. I think Bernie and almost everyone else have started on the option. If they are doing an prime option, I think that's probably the best strat to be doing on this track because running the primes at the start on a heavy fuel load, you just can't get the quick times in. So you lose a lot of times with guys on options. But John, he seems to be putting up a fairly decent battle for the
Red Bull in 5th place has just absolutely wiped that pole at the corner. Can't remember what you call it. I lost for words.
John Digweed, the Red Bull takes a pass on DRS and John Digweed is now 5th. Under the braking though.
Toro Rosso's look for it as well.
No, there was a touch between the Toro Rosso.
Looked like Ferrari cut that corner. We got a floating Williams. Look at it.
There was a touch between the Toro Rosso and the Ferrari, and then the Williams and the Toro Rosso.
Williams is a bit laggy, so it looks. We'll work our way up the pack. Just now, guys.
P1, 2 and 3 have pulled a nice little gap over. They are all running pretty close together, and then we have P5
is that
down
10 for so or 11? Or is it 12? Big train behind them. Oh, John Leeds just get the DRS off of, who is it in front? I can't remember, I forgot now. No, we'll go to 4th and we'll keep looking behind. Oh, it's Smurf's 4.
It's down to P11, so from P4 in fact to P11 there's a train of cars, then 12 and 13 bring up the rear, and I don't know where 14 would be, in fact.
Well, what are we up the pack? Because it looks like it's going to be a good DRS section here. Well, Stayhouse ran a bit wide.
I can say for those F1X Speed fans, he has made himself back up to 9th position after that first turn.
We're going to go 3 cars into first corner. 4 corners. 4 cars, sorry. Oh! That's unfortunate there. It's a hard one to choose that, yeah. It's unfortunate for Speed. I feel like Speed had the corner made. Williams has just turned into him a wee bit.
Yeah.
Who is
that Williams driver?
Williams driver at the back is probably Tom 625. It's probably us. What were we doing from Brown? Because Brown is made a wee gap for Bernie. It's Bernie.
Oh, I can say Java Smurf has got a 10-second penalty. He is Red Bull Racing and has the best lap of 34.7 so far.
I wonder what that's like. I've had a wee friendly touch with somebody in the game's decided. There you go, have that.
Nothing's a friendly touch.
Ah. Not at all, you're quite right. Look, looks like there's a big chain. And 4th and 5th are starting to spread out a wee bit, but 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, or probably 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th are sticking together here. Speed's got the DRS going into the first corner. Oh, Force India's went for a dive. Oh, he's made it perfect. That's a brilliant corner for that Force India.
I'm currently on board with Crazy Broom 12.
Smithicals just went wide.
I can actually say Bernie has been overtaken by a Ferrari. That is rusty nuts. Oh, Bernie on the outside though. Oh, he does it. Bernie's made it second.
Stayhill just kind of side podded what's the Force India driver. Is it Smithical? Yeah, Smithical after the second corner. Two of them went into the third corner side and somebody's got to give. Stayhill's kind of.
Are you keeping notes on this?
Can I write it down for you right now? What?
We will have to get a race report after.
You got everyone that you saw just now, or just right?
Yeah.
What?
I've got who I've saw currently so far, and who you've mentioned, but I've only got.
Alright, I've got that one written down for you.
I've got an investigation into RC Rapids, so we'll need to talk to him after the race and see what happened with him. Obviously,
I'm sticking with Stayhill just now. Stayhill's just run a wee bit wide onto DRS, and that Merckx just went. See you later, pal, haven't you?
Bernie has been passed for second on DRS into the first corner on the braking.
Tom.
So it is Rusty Nuts second and Bernie first.
Stayhill's just had another wee knock, but try to go for him there. Try to go for a late break. It's not quite worked. Tom after that first on the first lap, he's 7th. He's starting to make his way up the pack just now. So he is.
It looks like RC Rapids might be actual managing his tyres, but he is setting pretty quick times on primes. He has done 34.8 is his best so far. He's finally got up to the back markers. So he is running in 14th, but he has got up to 13th.
Just what we're.
So it's good to see him getting.
Just stick with RC just now. Sit with. A nice speed race here going on for. Was it 12? Silver Arrow, it's 13.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. I know he wasn't looking too strong in practice. I think I did see him run a few practice, and I think I did hear him saying he wasn't too strong on this track.
Well, what are we? But it still seems like is that 3rd place now going? I can see a good battle like on the map itself. Working my way through, it seems like 3rd, 4th, and 5th, is it? Oh, Smith just went for a pit stop, quite early for a pit, lap 8.
Yeah, the guy running on the option tires started on the option station. Roughly say about lap 9, 10 maybe, unless we want to push it, but I personally think going any more than 9 or 10 just goes too much time. So we'll see, but it is now lap 8 and we've had pit stops, we've had that guy to RC Rapids is on primes because he lost the front line, so
4 people. Rapids is pitted, Tom 625 is pitted, Piper pits. Pied Piper, sorry, is pitted. Silver Arrow's pitted and Smurf is just pitted himself on lap 8.
Ooh, F1 Speed is up in 5th position and he has DRS on the Marussia Bernie. Bernie takes a more inside line while the Ferrari and Bernie's teammate Speed take an outside line. But these are two teammates here, so I wonder if they're just going to let him through, or speed's going past on the outside so far into the last
Bernie
turn.
took that defensive line as well.
He's got the move done, but Bernie will come back
Oh.
in the DRS. In fact, Bernie's into the pit.
Just watch Bernie in the pits here. See how quick he's Marusha and get in and out. Ferrari's just pitted as well.
Bernie's in the pit.
Who was that about pitted? Rusty Nuts just... He just went onto the primes. Bernie's just switched onto the primes also. I think he's probably going to come out about 10th. Probably.
John Digweed seems to have a lot of pace on these prime tyres, so I'd like to see what his pace is like on the options. But Speed is having a look. John just says thank you very much, I'll take that, and defends it. This will be a good little battle. F1 Speed will have DRS and John
Speed's going to need to make that move. Speed's tyres are going to be shot to bits. Oh, he's went for him. He's went for it.
Oh. Yeah, he ran a little wide there, so that's needed.
It's a good cut.
He'll be happy to get that Ferrari dispatch.
A brilliant move. Try and power it away a wee bit. Oh, it's just had a wee bit of a drift there. Seems like his back tyres are kind of went.
I reckon Speed will be in the flat if his teammate takes the last flat. Obviously, Bernie has
It looks like
so Bernie gets.
It looks that way, but Speed at the last 3 corners, his back end's wiggled. But it seems like his back tyres have went. He just wheel spinning like a madman.
Yeah, Speed is into the pit now. So John Digweed is back up to the second. Oh, back to the first. So Crazy Broom well.
Toro Rosso pitted as well. See if I can catch up to Toro Rosso. It's just a bit. Brune just pitted. He stuck the primes on.
Well, he seems a different strategy would be the option which I think is personally the best.
Definitely.
But in the way it's looking for John Digweed, it looks like starting on the primes.
Brune and a Ferrari just had a wee touch there. The Ferrari's just lost it. Sounds good. Nuts has just had a wee side pod glitch. A lot of... it was like a half spin, if you know what I mean. I'll just write it down, it's alright. A lot of... I thought 2013 was the worst for side pod, but it seems like this game has just got worse for side... side...
Right. This game's a little bit iffy because on the barriers on this track, if you hit them at too low of a speed, they will destroy your car, so that's something to watch out for.
And a lot of Marusha there, just absolute.
I've watched that happen to a few T6 drivers while I've been practicing. Shout out to Hamilton, he does that a lot. But yeah, these barriers and bollards that are sat on the corners are pretty strong when you're going full speed, but they don't affect much when you're
Bernie's just went a wee bit wide and Speed's just went, I'm having you into that corner. Speed's just took a 7th position right after Bernie. Bernie seems to be struggling a wee bit on his primes. He seems like he can't get fit then.
Tire warming issues, or maybe his tire's not up to the
Must
temperature
be.
But I will tell you who's looking very strong for this. He's got a lot of pace for an F1 Speed. If he did have that side pod switch at the very start, he did make himself back up to third position.
It's good to see as well, as a team battling as well. Me and Cornish and F4 done it right in Australia, but it's good to see as another team doing it as well, just going up, having each other. It's nice to see it.
We have a 5-car train. In fact, it's a 6-car train. No, it's not, it's a 7-car train.
Smurfs at the start of it.
They're not. There's a 7-car train going from Java Smurf to, I think that would be, let's see here, then Tom Chambers and Mercedes. In fact, the 2 Mercedes are up to 9th and 10th. But I can say we have 2 game penalties issued. One is obviously for Jarvis Murphy, he has that 10-second penalty, but also penalty for Silverado 44. So I wonder if there's been maybe a off-track moment of where he's gave a little driver a shunt and he's went off track and received a penalty, or if it's just corner cutting. But I suspect it then. Crazy Brun, 12 is in the lead. John Digby
just made his first pit, going on to M options, try and push him on me, but Brun's he's led the race stable. He's got that's at least like a 7-second gap, maybe even more. He's got to second.
I can play John Digby as came out in 8th position, but he's on the options compared to the guys in front of him on prime. So this should be an interesting battle. He needs to get rid of these guys and pass.
He's going to need to get fit. Speed defending really well, pushing, making sure that Red Bull is making it work for it. Same, it's the thing with prime tyres as well. Is you go offline once and your whole lap's gone, and the tyres have gone for that lap as well. That is as well as you hit the wrong curb at the wrong place at the wrong time, and it shoots you off. It like shoots you wide as well and stuff.
I've realised coming out of sector 2 on that right hander leading to the second to last straight going into the last corner. But going to that right hander, if you get too much on that left side curb on the outside, it will drag you across the left side of the
I've just noticed here Silverado is up to 5th place after everything that's happened with him. It's going really well. Mauritius on a defence. Is that Bernie who's having to defend his position? Or just
John Digweed is on the attack. He's got DRS, and I think it might
have Bernie. The two of them have got DRS. Bernie seems to have held it round the corner, but Ferrari's taking the inside. And Bernie's going to have the inside for that. But Ferrari's. Seems like really clean battles as well. Leaving each other just that wee tiny bit of space to say, if you want to take me, you're going to have to push your car to.
Oh, we've got a Mercedes spin, and John Digby hits him, and that's his front wing gone.
What position's that?
That's a Mercedes. That had the spin.
It's a harsh one for Weed there. Weed was on for a good finish here. It's unfortunate, but it's what happens in Formula 1 sometimes. Hit the car at the wrong place, and it's good night Vienna.
That should potentially be his race over, because these guys only get the options for guys who are on prime so far.
Unless he can slot a set of primes on and push what's that, like 15 laps? No, not 15, 16, 17 laps he's got to push on primes. It's unfortunate.
I'm looking at the live timing board, and we have another game penalty issued for NMR Mr. Indigo. So a little bit curious of
I think I saw it was battling with a Mercedes on lap 13 behind, well, just before Weed lost his wing. I think he might have sidepodded him into the first hairpin, but I ain't so sure, so we need to wait till the end of the race to find out which happened. See, there's a lot of contact tonight as well with the side pods and stuff like that. It's not nice to see, but on the other hand, there's a lot of good driving as well, pushing each other to a limit. We'll go back to our first place here and see what Brun's getting on for a half a lap or so. He's got at least a 10-second gap he's got now.
To be running away with this race.
Is that F1 speed in third place? Is it? Indeed it is.
Yeah, the positions right now. So first to 10th we have Crazy Brune and then I Rusty Nuts. We have F1 Speed behind him, Jabba Smurf go on Jabba. We have Smithville in 5th and Silver Arrow in 6th, followed by XRL Bernie in 7th, the Pied Piper 27 in 8th, Mr. Ingo in 9th, and Tom 625 in 10th. And out of the top 10 we have Blackstall 11, RC Rapids in 12, Tom Chambers in 13th, and John Diggory in 14th.
Well, Silver Arrows just gave, on my screen it seemed like he just gave Indigo a little nudge to say, I'm still here pal, I'm coming for you. But he's dropped back after that. See, like the same thing's happening again, like it feels starting to spread out a little bit, but now it's starting to come together between, what's that, 3rd place to like 8th? What's that? I'll try and go right to the back of it.
It does look like Crazy Brune is, I'd like to say, going to that 1st position, and it does look he might have that secured. But there's a nice gap in 1st and 2nd.
I'm sitting with Bernard just now, he's sitting so I don't think he's Primes, I don't think Primes fancy him. Oh, I just saw it, is that a full Sunday? It just had a wee touch with the Cub and the Cub's just punched him out wide. It's unfortunate. As I was saying earlier on about the Cub, it just throws you out. Is that yeah, it was Smith. He's on it. Smithical's on the options as well. It's unfortunate for that he's sitting away back. It depends what position he comes out up to the wee. Well, no, Bernie's got that inside line. Hopefully, he can just, if it goes for a little late break, nah, Smithical's shut the door on him.
Oh, in fact, it's Bernie who's in 7th, not Speed, so... Oh, we had a Red Bull, but we were wide there. Got on the curb on the right side of the track, and it just flung him.
Seems like it was Smurf.
Did maintain his position, he's still in 5th place, but he's now coming under attack from a close leader. He will have the DRS, and obviously Bernie is in 7th place following these two. So Bernie's teammate Speed seems to be getting his primes to work, so I wonder if it's just a setup issue that Bernie's running, and the primes just don't work as good on him.
I don't know what it is, but Speed's just get you're saying it, he's just put his foot down, he's just off like a fucking 2-bob rocket. He's going.
Everyone has pitted with one.
Go on, Speed. Speed just had a simple DRS pass on Nuts to take 2nd, but he's up. It seems like he's still on Rich. He's had a wee bit of wheel spinner. Who's in the Marussia? F1X Speed is in one and Bernie is in the other. Bernie is sitting 7th while Speed is sitting 2nd.
I'm pretty surprised. Usually they have 1 or 2 disconnects in a race in the XRL divisions, but we're still running with 14 cars in this. No one is tired, no one is timed out or lost connection, so hopefully it'll be a full race.
Speed's just got on a curb a little bit too much and it's chucked him out as well, but he's managed to hold it. But Nuts, if he can hold it, he's going to have the DRS when it comes to the pit straight. We'll just stick with them just now. They're having a great battle, so they are just now. Oh,
our first disconnect.
I just.
Let's try. So we get him into bar, see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. If you can invite him in, I'll just stay up. Speed's just lost it again. Cubs pushed him out. I think he's just pushing that wee bit too much. Rusty's going to take his 2nd place back.
Yeah, I think
That,
maybe.
yeah, definitely. It's between now and 22. Depends how hard he's pushed on him, but oh, Speed's going to have another wee knockback at him at this second straight. He's had the inside line. He's went for it.
Takes that back.
Beautiful move.
Nice move there by Speed. He has done some nice overtakes, and surprisingly, remember he had that side pod glitch on the first corner, and he's running into second place. So
Is that Smithical on fourth, is it still? Seems like he's catching up a wee bit. Yeah.
no, that is a Red Bull in fourth, and Smith was fifth. So
I take a wee.
that
Is it?
Smurf actually.
Go on, Smurf.
Go on, our Scotsman. These guys seem to be spreading out more now.
Definitely, but I'd love to see them all gather back together for right at the end, like last 4 laps, just see a battle.
A nice safety.
Ah.
No, that would be a battle.
All if that was possible. We'll stick with Bernie just now. It seems like Russ has got DRS and he's going to try and go for it again.
I did send Rackett out, but I don't think he seems to be joining.
He's just got a wee bit too much. Nice cut up corner a wee teeny bit. Oh no, he's held up, but I think Russ is going to try and do what Speed done to him last lap.
Gabba is down to 5th position. He got DRS by Sniffle, so Sniffle is actually on those option tyres, I think. Yeah, he is. But he might. Did he run the prime system?
Who was it?
He did.
I think so. I'm just watching this now. Tom Chambers in 11th having a battle with a Ferrari. Just now, I'll see if I can go back and check who the Ferrari guy is. It's Weed. Yeah, Weed's just made mincemeat of him around that corner. He's on the primes and Weed's just had the inside line and just took him. Get overtake though.
I can actually say Mythical has caught up to the back of GP3. Running in P3 right now is the Ferrari of Iris Nuts, and in P2 would be F1X Speed, and then our P1 man is so far, is it Crazy Brune?
Yeah, Crazy Brune, still on first, yeah.
When you have a lobby of 13 people trying to remember all these gamer tags, but we do have a Ferrari pit in, that is Rusty Nuts in the pit on lap 20. So if he's looking to go 9 laps.
A really early pit as well. About a lap too early.
I'd expect to see these guys about lap 21, 22.
There's a couple of cars there between 5th and 6th, I think it is. But Bernie's up to 5th now. He's got a force in there right behind him though. I'll try and go back and check it. I think that's, yeah, it's Indigo. Indigo's right behind Bernie. We'll just stick with him through this section.
Bernie shouldn't battle too much with Indigo. He has 10-second penalties, so as long as Indigo does pass him along, Bernie keeps that gap within 10 seconds, he should be fine. But we do have someone in the pit. I think that's just some of our out of 10 position guys, so we actually have a pass for 8th. Yep, for 8th position.
Yeah, second and...
That's Rusted Nuts and Silver Arrow going at it with that. Silver Arrow's going to DRS. Rusted Nuts, but is it going to be enough? No.
We just keep watching this battle to the DRS, it seems like. Red Bull might be able to just come right at the end. There's a Toro Rosso going really slow. Seems like he's pushed too hard on him. Oh! Is that 4 people on the pit? Is that 4 people on the pit lane at one time? That 5, 4, 5?
That is Black Skull
We just sit and watch. Stay Hill take this pit.
Bernie is in ninth position himself.
Bernie's got the options on, hasn't he?
I checked the race directly here. Everyone is running the options so far. Second, Piper is running next.
I just looked at it and Smithical's on first. I don't know if is Smithical pitted yet? Again, if you can check.
No, Smithco is in first. In fact, you are right.
He's got a good gap on. Who's second? I think it's Broodman second. It should be Broodman. Yeah, he's got a good, probably a good pit stop. Roughly.
Smithco does have another pit though. Everyone has made 2 pits. He's only made 1.
Well, if Smithical can dive on the pits now, he'll come out second. He should come out second roughly. Okay, it looks like there's a really good battle going on for 3rd, 4th and 5th there. See if I can go back and watch that. It's
from 1st position down to 10th, we have Smithco and then Fraser 12 and now Russell Nuts locking up top 2 so far. F1 Speed and then Silverado and Java Smith for the 4th and 6th. And then we have John Didley, Mr. Indigo, XRL Burnett and then High Piper for the last 4 spots.
Looks like F1 Speed's going to go for a simple DRS pass here. And he's got it, he's carrying that speed. He's got the inside line. I think he's going to stay out for the next inside line as well. Move made. But Smith.
Crazy Bruin 12 is leading again. He does have a nice gap, so it looks like he might have this in the bag.
Where did I think Smithicals came out 5th. He's had a fantastic pit. Definitely, he's got second, third, and 4th right in front of him. He's got a lap up on him in tyre as well, or 1 or 2 laps up on him with the tyre wear as well. So later on, it should benefit him unless he can just go for it now. It's a game as well. You can never just like on 2013. You can just fling it in rich and just bash it in every corner. No, it's just too much wheel spin. You got to keep flicking from standard to rich, standard and rich.
I can confirm you are breaking 32 now for best lap race. Crazy Bruin 12 has got 32.4, followed by FM Speed second on 32.8 best lap. So Raro 44 in fact, he is up in 1st position. He has got a perfect loop.
I don't know if I've just missed something, but it seems like
I'm a little confused on how Silver Arrows came from the back.
I'm quite shocked as well. Rusty Nails was 3rd. He just went from 3rd to 5th. I don't know. I don't know if he's went wide or. I missed that. Jabba Smith's 6th. He's catching up to the pack for 2nd. Still a lot of time to go in this race.
There is 7 laps remaining. Bahrain 50% race.
So, topping off the top 3, Brown is 1st, F1 Speed is 2nd, and Silver Arrow, for I don't know how, is 3rd. So they're tremendous. Same with Speed as well. I tell him we've done really well to get 2nd and 3rd just now. But he's got, Arrow's got a 4th in there right behind him. He's going for it. He's got the inside up. Arrow's just defended really well.
That is Crazy Bruin into the 1st corner now.
Exactly. Probably 10-second gap, 1st and 2nd. I think Smithical's going to go for it. No, yeah. Arrow's just took an arrow line to block him again. Smithical cuts the corner. Cuts the corner tremendously. Just so what?
Other than the few incidents we had earlier on in the race, we've not actually seen much incidents at all in the third part of
It
the
seems
race.
like everybody else is spread out as last, but you're always going to get close racing. I think close racing is your best bet to go for each gap. If you know what I mean. It does cause problems, especially with the side pod glitch. It ruins the game.
Yeah. Mexico does have DRS on the Red Bull, or would that be?
Silver Arrow, this is on Ford.
That would be Silver Arrow. So I'm under attack from Smythical once again.
I'm just sticking my arrow just now.
We have a 3-car battle.
Speed seems like speed's starting to get a gap. I think there's about a 2-second gap between Arrow and Speed. Speed can just keep going because Arrow's going to have to keep defending for Smythical. No, so it's Speed's chance to get away, take that second place away from him, but Smythical's just went for a brilliant DRS. Smythical finally gets it done, he's up to third. Now there's a chase on for Smythical for Arrow.
I did see a 3-car battle. I think they will be coming down the straight.
Grab a Smurf set.
Yeah, it seems to turn into
Oh,
a 2-car battle now.
Bernie just took it, can't even call him, a mad pull things.
That is Bernie, in fact, in that 2/3-car battle.
Is that Indigo right up behind? Up, up!
Oh,
He's hit that bollard.
Indigo cut that corner a little too much and hit the barrier and had a little moment there in the back end.
I'm quite shocked to see Bernie so far down. He had a brilliant quality and a brilliant first stint. Till Speed came up to him and Speed just had him, didn't he?
Yeah, never good being passed by your teammate, but I think it's just maybe I wouldn't say psychic game, but you know, with having Speed, having a side pod glitch and getting spun around, and then still coming back in the race with the second position behind his teammate, I think Bernie might have to give up a little.
I think Speed still get that wee gap, but it's probably, I think it's down to about a 1-second gap now on Smythical. It's on, is it second, third and fourth, is that? Yeah. Going for all second place. Just stick with Speed through these corners.
10th position seems to be catching up to Bernie and Indigo, and obviously I wonder who's in 10th. Oh, it's Tom625 in fact.
Java Smurf's having a wee bit of a lone race now. He's on a chase to Rusty Nails, but I don't think there's enough in his car to get anything more than 6th. You never know.
Even though this isn't for points, we have John Digby and the Toro Rosso of Black Stall having a nice
Try and go back and watch. It's always brilliant to see us watch us game and watch people going for each other.
The front runners first attempt seems to be spreading out a little now, so they're all creating gaps in their own way.
We'll stick with Weed just now because it looks like this is going to be right down to DRS because Stale's catching them through the very sharp corners, but then
he did have a little drift.
Yeah. It seems to be catching like every corner. It seems to catch them, and as soon as it comes to the exit. But as we say, exit's more important than the entrance.
I think John might have that Ferrari on rich compared to a standard car.
Yeah, it looks that way. Gap starting to form it now.
Yeah, that car also is having a lot of rear end issues.
Yeah.
Getting that back end out quite a lot now. So I wonder if these rear tyres are going. It's only that point trigger. Oh, Smythical has taken second place, Speed is now in third and Silver Arrow in fourth.
Wonder if Speed can get it back. He's going to have a DRS. If he can steer it up, he's a wee bit too much wheel spin off of that there. Looks like there's a good battle going on for third and fourth as well, but right behind him. No, fourth and fifth, sorry.
Crazy Brune has been lapping in the 33s and 132 and 134 compared to Smithville, who has been lapping. Actually, Smithville's been lapping slower than Crazy Brune, so it seems to be Crazy Brune is pulling his gap over the rest of the field even more.
It has got a little bit. It looks like they did drag him in a little bit though. Because it roughly was about 10, but he's put him in a little bit. But as you said, he's starting to create that gap a little bit more. Bruns had an easy race, but he's run away with it totally. He's always had that good, comfortable gap. Right from the start, he's had a brilliant race. He got a brilliant start, no trouble at the first corner and got away.
Bernie is down into 8th position now. He just seems to be going down the order. Not a good race for Bernie again.
Java Smurf sitting 6th.
We have Mythical, in fact, with the fastest lap off the race at 1:32.3.
Take a wee look at the leaderboard before we go into the last lap. We'll watch the leader going into the last lap and move our way back. But just got Brune first, Smithfield is in second, Speed's third, Arrows 4, Nuts 5th, Jabba 6th, 7th is Indigo, both of them get penalties, Bernie 8th, Piper 9th, Tom 10th.
We do have a battle for second place between Speed and Smithfield, and it looks like Speed might get the DRS. Yes, he will. He stayed up close behind him. He will get the DRS on the straight. He needs to make this pass work. This will be the last lap.
Needs to try and get in points on the board for Marussia as well, with Bernie being so far back.
Speed is gaining a lot of. He's closed that gap up.
You're going to go for the outside?
He's on the outside.
Oh! Oh!
Side pod glitch for both.
Seems like Speed lost that a wee bit there. Look.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
That seems to be unlucky.
We're nuts.
I would class that as a racing incident. They both point
both.
last lap, pushing a little bit too hard.
It's unfortunate though, Speed's got Nuts right up behind him now. His tyres are going to be a bit burnt out from the spin. We'll just see if Speed can hold it. If he can hold it into this DRS section, we'll swatch Speed, but
It does seem to light up those gears coming off that corner, and we had actually 5th position. A little back.
We'll watch Brune go around the last corner to take his. Looks like he's got a victory in the bag. Had a very comfortable race, so he has. Gets into the last corner, takes it. Oh, gets a little bit wide. Oh, a little bit wide, a little bit loose spin. Starts wiggling. Takes the grass, first place. Brilliant race.
And that is Crazy Brune in first position, finished the line.
And I don't know what's happened.
And it looks like it will be Smithfield second and Speed third.
I've watched that here, but it's not letting me go back into spectate mode, unfortunately. Oh, it's just. I think I've made a rookie mistake here. Sorry guys, for those watching. Looks like Indigo's lost his wing. Yes.
Lost his wing. Indigo is away down in third.
He's lost his wing and he's got a bust tyre, front right.
And a 10-second penalty. So I wonder what happens with him.
Unfortunate. Something's obviously happened.
So, the race is over. I can Now say, first position is given to Crazy Broon 12, followed by second place, which is Smithco, and third place is F1X Speed. In fourth place we have Rusty Nuts, and in fifth place Bernie, so he pulled it back in the end there. But I do suggest that's from some of the game penalties people got issued. In sixth place we have Java Smurf, and seventh is Tomo625. 8th, 9th and 10th is the Pied Piper, Silver Arrow and John Digweed. And then following in the last four positions are Tom Chambers, Black Stall, Mr. Ringo and RC Rapids, who lost connection earlier on.
I just had a voice message from Silver Arrow there. I don't know if I should play it or just wait till the end of it. What do you think, Mugger?
Play it just now. I'll get the
No
top
problem, I'll
three
just
into the
play it
party
just now.
where we can conduct the interviews.
Yeah, I got that 10-second penalty because Smithfield got taken out by a force injury and I couldn't avoid it. So, yeah, I would like that taken off if possible, but yeah, that's just ridiculous. I couldn't avoid it and I get a penalty.
He's just talking about his penalty. Silver Arrow's talking about his penalty at Hatton. Probably better off getting you to deal with that since as you're the steward.
We're both. Well, none of us are the stewards. We're just writing down.
Oh, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, though.
Pass it on.
I've got it anyway. So, just press. Yeah.
One person who I'd like to speak to after we've done these interviews is John Digweed. Hello there, guys. Leroy, do you want to do the honors?
I'm not first. You can go ahead.
Right, well, we'll start off. First position is given to Crazy. Seemed to be a nice race. You had a nice gap all the way through. You got a clean start. So, how do you think your race went? Besides, you won it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I was hoping I was gonna get a good start because on this game for some reason I got horrible starts. So I ended up getting a good start, which helped me. Then freaking emptiness happened in turn 2. And thank God I was ahead.
Yeah, you got away from those incidents scratch-free.
Yeah.
One of the people never.
Then on lap, I think on lap 10, me and Rusty hit the curb and hit me. It almost spun me and it spun him.
Rusty Nuts, he didn't receive.
Yeah, it was the two of them had a wee nudge with each other. One thing, Nuts went half spun. Let's say that saying that as well. You get some starts, so you did right off the start. You flew away with it.
So, overall, Crazy, what's your end sort of opinion on the race for other drivers and yourself, of course?
I think it was probably the best race of the season so far, except for the incidents like in turn 2 and 1.
I might actually have to agree with you. It was good battles all the way through a race, and you did provide a good few yourself, but I would have to say, battle-wise, Speed was looking really good. Speed,
yeah, it was close, definitely qualifying.
I will come to Speed. I've got a few questions for him. But yeah, you just seemed to run away with the race. You had it in the bag, played it safe till the end. So congratulations on your win, and hope to see you next week up there.
Good enough, thank you, China.
China.
I'll be like in
Tricky
live.
track.
That track. It's my worst track in the game.
Well, we will have a look out for you. Mythical. Secured that second place in the end. You did have a little moment there with Speed. But overall, how do you think your race went?
Well, it went alright. I mean, I got a bit lucky with the incidents ahead, but the strategy of starting on the primes at the first stint probably helped me get the podium today.
We did realise that. We did see you do the prime option, and it seemed to work out for you. How do you think your tyres were during the race compared to others?
The primes were okay, but I mean, I was a bit surprised how long the options lasted in the second stint. I think I was on them for about 10 laps. on the 10th lap I actually did my fastest lapping up since, so yeah, they lasted quite well. That prolonging the tyre life probably helped me to get second place, really, get some speed.
Speed did have an unlucky race, but he did do a decent qualifying and did get that third place podium. But overall, how at your weekend, your qualifying and your race, and sum up China for me. How do you think you're looking for that?
I think the qualifying was probably the closest I've ever seen last season. When I was in GP3, we just had a Steve-O running away with it, but this season, like even in Malaysia, it was close. But this week, I was three tenths away from pole, and I thought, to be honest, I'd have thought it would have been a bit more higher up than that. Then I think I was ninth of where I qualified. Race went well. Bahrain's one of my best tracks, so yeah. And China, I have to agree with Crazy Brewing. It's one of my strong tracks, but I'll try my best to get a good result.
Well, obviously you are a podium finisher. We will be looking out for you in China, so all eyes will be on you for a short stint of that race anyway. So we'll see if you can pull it off again and get your second podium. I'm a little bit behind. I've not done the last two races, so I don't know if you've received any podiums or not.
I ain't got a. That's in my first podium of the season.
Congratulations. Speed, I don't know where to start with you, Speed. I've got 3 glitches here for you. First corner on the first lap, you and Tom Chambers side pod glitch.
I didn't even know what happened there.
I never really saw it too much. I was concentrating on Crazy defending first, going into that corner. And then I have you down again. F1 and Tom 625 side pod glitch.
Yeah, I think that was
your second one.
That's because he was jumping, but I wasn't sure if I did it side pod him or not. But I did go off his inside, and I think he just turned in onto me. So I couldn't really have gone any more inside than I was.
We have you down again.
Really?
None of these are just racing incidents. Another side pod glitch on the last lap was mythical.
Oh no, that was more of a. I tried. You know, I just thought I could get him around the outside. Nearly worked, but I didn't think about the grip aspect of it. Shoved it in rich, went around the outside, went to put the foot down. Tires just didn't have any grip, so I literally was spinning and I hit him. I apologise so much. I made sure that he was ahead of me and I wasn't going to pass him, but it was really tense then because I thought I was going to lose third, but I literally a move. I tried going around the outside and tyres did not like it.
You had a nice race. You'd done some nice overtakes come back from these side pods, the 2 side pod glitches, especially the one on the first lap. You done really well to get yourself back up there. You overtook your teammate who was running pretty high for the first stint. He seemed to drop off a lot towards the later stages, but he did pull a. What did he get? Leroy, was it 6th or 5th?
5th, I think Bernie got 5th. Yeah.
Bernie got 5th.
Yeah, he did it back in the end there, but you did. I'm sorry, I know the other guys it comes first and second, but on a personal level, you were the guy to watch. You done the best. Obviously, more interesting. You had the overtakes and you had to make your way. You definitely did have a lot of work that race. How do you think it went?
It was actually quite a bit of fun. I was more shocked at how quickly I managed to catch back up after turn 1. I didn't even know what happened. My car lost the rear end, and then suddenly I saw Tom was spinning, and I basically stopped. So I was just kind of speechless, didn't even know what happened. I managed to catch to the back of a few. Somehow just get past them one by one. I managed to pass Smithgold, which was on the prime. So it's kind of crucial for me that I try and pass him, not knowing what would happen on a later date. But I was just trying to catch up to people getting their DRS, wait a minute, see if they would go off. Like I think I passed someone because they went wide. I tried doing that as much as possible, and caught up to 2 battle, and then Bernie had a problem. I tried. I knew when it came to me and Bernie, because we were going to pit the same lap until he had his lag spike, which stopped it, and it forced him to pit ahead of me. But I did pass him, but the rule was to let him go first because my tyres felt better than his were. So I had to go an extra lap, which I'm not sure really if that helped me a little bit in the second stint to get past Rusty Nuts. But it was good. Every time I got away from someone, I still couldn't catch up to Crazy. The lowest I got it down was to about an 8.4. I think that was it. And it just stayed at 9, 10. Couldn't get away or couldn't get near him to even catch up with him.
You did have a strong race. So once again, sum up your race qualifying and obviously your race, and sum up China next week for us.
Qualifying, that was, I'm not a qualifying person, but it really didn't go as planned. I was down in 10th, I think it was. But it was really close, really cool to see how close it was. But the race, I tried staying out of any collisions, but it seemed like it didn't happen. So hopefully for China I can stay out of problems, but hopefully there again I can have the race pace, maybe probably a bit higher, to give me less of a struggle to get to the front, like today. But China, I think will be another top 5, maybe a podium. Well, I've got another podium here, so 3 in a row. Maybe I can make it 4. But I don't know.
Look out, and hopefully, if this works out, I will have a special guest. I will do this proper F1 style. So hopefully, fingers crossed, give me a minute, and you should hopefully join maybe. I don't know if this might be breaking the XRL rule.
I think it deserves an invite, to be quite honest with you. I agree with you.
It was a really
definitely.
good race. Me and you were impressed with the qualifying. It was all, none of yous were over a second, yous were all within 1 second. So it was really quick on qualifying. Hopefully. Going.
Lost no safety car.
I was going to ask you this. Speed? What's it like when you got to battle against your teammate? Kind of like the Bernie right in front of you. What's going through your head? Kind of like what you got to do trying to get that edge?
Oh, it was Bernie, get out the way. I'm quicker than you most of the time. I think I said to him, Bernie, I need to try and pass you this lap, but you can pit first. But he no, he's alright with it. There's no like team orders. If I want to pass him, I got to pass him. But it's not. I attack him like a normal driver. I don't think, oh yeah, he's my teammate, better not hit him. No, I don't mind. Give me a little bit of a nice little shove or something. Because we're at the end of the day, we're not going to take each other out on purpose. We're not going to hit each other on purpose. But we're there for the team to try and win. So when I get close to him, it's kind of try and either make him make a mistake by saying that I'm quicker than him, so he just makes one for me, or see wherever I can pass him as easy as possible. I don't.
It's like how you worded that at the start there. I'm trying to get out of the way, a long stone master. This is reminding me.
There's no team orders, it's just, that's normally how it happens, right? A little bit quicker sometimes. When I caught up to him today, I just wanted to pass him as quickly as possible, which I did everybody, but with him I have an opportunity to tell him to get out of the way.
I was trying to get a special guest in for you, but it seems to be he is not joining, which is unfortunate because I think you would have liked to hear from him.
In fact,
I'm sure he might have had a few
definitely. There was a couple of people actually, just to see what kind of incident, way incidents happened.
Yeah, I want John. I want to get John Digweed in here. No, he did have an unfortunate race.
It's brilliant to start off with, so it was off that rocket, but unfortunate circumstances came out.
But well done, guys, on your race. Provided excellent entertainment and obviously battling with each other. Very clean. Few stuff, but it's not anything too serious. So we will be looking forward to China, and obviously you were top 3 and the podium place 1 is left, but we will have our eyes on you for China.
I'm looking forward to China. I'm looking forward to streaming it with. Hopefully Muck is here as well with me.
I'm really looking forward to China. China's a long race. So
Is it?
I think it's long. 1 minute 40s.
I've 140.
It's a long track.
Is it another 50? Is it another 50?
I think so. I'll double check for you guys just right now. I've got my computer booted up. Give me 2 seconds. I'll double check.
But other than that, well done on your race again. Speed, you provided us with great battling and overtaking.
China,
well done on
China is F1 only. Next 100% race for you guys is Canada.
Ooh. That's a
So,
long way. Good, but the interviews, I can work on my interview skills. That'll be better for China, I promise you. But I think that's it, guys.
well,
Okay,
do you want?
chat for like 5 minutes.
Try and think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here as well. I'm just trying to see if there's anyone else we should get in for an interview. Bernie, should we jump Bernie in here and John Digweed?
I go, Scott. We'll just talk to everybody.
I'll over entertainment.
I'd love to.
XRL.
I'd love to. I just saying that as well. I'd love to hear with Speed and Bernie here. I just thought. This is probably a question for you. You're battling each other since what, lap 25, 26. When you two had the contact, did you think like fuck it's over with you? You know what I mean?
I did.
Well,
I thought I would ruined it for both of us.
it's brilliant to watch, on it. It's like just the two of you just came together right at the wrong moment in time at the corner. It was like one of the ones that each could go one way or the other, and it just unfortunately went that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That didn't mean to swear there, by the way, so I'm sorry.
I swear all the time when I do it. I get told off.
That's the first time I swore the whole night. And me being me, I swear all the bloody time.
Better than me then. Especially with all that battling going on. Okay.
Yeah, see if you watch your stream back when you get a chance, because it's worth a watch, so it is.
Yeah, absolutely great.
Oh, are they joining?
Hi guys.
Here we go, guys. I did promise you burn in. Here we go. Leroy.
I asked this question to Speed, so I'll ask it to you as well. With you and Speed battling, Bernie, what was going through your mind? What kind of thing when you saw Speed coming up, like right up you? What were you thinking?
Is this on
Yeah.
this streamed, is it?
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I better be honest. What
were you thinking?
What was I thinking when speed was close? Well, I mean, I was going backwards at the start of the race and through silly bits of lag or whatever, and speed was obviously getting quite close towards the end of my stint. And to be fair, I didn't really want him to overtake me initially because I was fighting John Digweed, but it got towards the end of that lap 8, I think, and yeah, I was fine with it. He's the quicker driver at the moment, and he was quicker at that point in the race, so I was putting in the pit anyway, so I wasn't trying to fight it too much by the end of the lap. But yeah,
I do have a question for you.
Sorry?
I do have a question. I forgot it. No, I've got it now. I had it. you seem to struggle on the primes. You did fall back quite a bit on the primes.
Yeah. That was showing me a bit of lag and a couple of, like, not about half spins. The lag put me in a position where I shouldn't have been, and then the half spins I was sort of getting ahead of Rusty again, and then I was behind him, and I did it again, and I was put in the battle with Silver Arrow, and they got past me. And I wasn't that much slower than them. It's just they had the DRS at the time, and they got past. I just on the unlucky end of it.
Me and my fellow commentator Leroy, we thought you were struggling on the primes.
I wasn't quick. I wasn't quick as the rest, but I mean, if it wasn't for those things, I wouldn't have been in the position that I was in. So.
You did get a 5th place. You did have a better race than your last 2, so.
Better I know, but it's so, isn't it? I mean, you must have been really interested in qualifying. 6 tenths, 7 tenths, the whole field, and 13 drivers.
Yeah. Qualifying, me and Leroy were really impressed.
Qualifying session that close. I've seen a few, but that was good.
Well, now you have something over Tomo. I know you like to stir your shit up with Tomo. Pardon my French again.
I do. What is that? That I've got a better result than him this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't get 5th or better, then you have your saying. Tomo himself is a great driver. I do appreciate Tomo.
Cars in T6 anyway, so.
I call out to Hail King Tomo. Are you calling him out?
Yeah, I mean, he tries to get me caught out, so do the same. It's only a bit of banter though, isn't it?
Yeah. Tom was a nice racer. He's clean and he's respectful. He is a nice, he's a well guy. He's easygoing.
Good guy. It'd be interesting to see how you get him on one day. So.
He does have his moments of where he does come out with fucking, pardon my French again, I do like swearing. I need to stop this for the stream.
I just said sorry for doing that.
No, Tom was a good guy. He's a fast racer. He gets there in the end. He gets where he wants. But yeah, that call out on the King. I'm a little bit worried for you, Bernie. You put yourself in the deep waters there.
On what?
The deep waters.
Of what have I done wrong then?
You've called the King out, mate. Called him out.
Won't do anything to me.
So.
Alright. Fortunately, we won't be having John Digweed in here to have a little talk.
Anyway, when you finish the stream, just give me an invite to go through some stuff.
We will do it. Nice.
So.
Well done. And he leaves before he can even finish.
He always does that.
So what's...
I know.
So what's...
Bernie, but I think Leroy... Sorry for interrupting you, but I think that...
No, I was just about to round it up there. Myself, is Smith still there? Is it there? Is it gone? Right, so since you only used 2 here, just a couple of final words on why I beat you. So, Speed, you go first. Just final words. What are you looking forward to and stuff?
Sounds like it's on a die, doesn't it?
Give your team a shout out, tell them thanks for the pit stops and the good tires.
Thanks for the great pit stop, carrying the team of Mercia, for winning the constructors and learning. Go Mercia, don't run out of
I think I'm going to, like, even though we are the commentators, Leroy, I think he has deserved the right to finish off the stream. He did have an amazing race tonight. So stream, you are our fellow UMass T6 commentator. Finish off the stream.
then. This could be fun. Right.
Hold on. So what time we like? Just to say, F4 I'm on at 8 o'clock. Speed. Yeah. So
yeah.
some F4 I'm on, guys, for you. If you want to come watch that, you can watch me try and hammer Cornish. Anyway, guys, that's the end. I'll catch you next week. Go!
That job.
Go!
Nah. I'll do it. Nah.
Right, go. You get into...
Thanks guys for...
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Good first streaming for...
Bet they'll love this.
Right. We'll catch you guys next week then. I'm just playing the final video, that's it.